The Battle of Karbala was the clash between good Imam and evil Yazid. The Holy Prophet said, Hassan and Hussein are the leaders of the youths of paradise. As a representative of his grandfather, Prophet Muhammad Imam Hussein's main concern was to safeguard and protect Islam and guide fellow Muslims. Imam Hussain and his followers were murdered, but they did not submit to injustice and oppression. Yazid's forces took the women and children in prisoners and shackles, put them on camels, and proceeded in a caravan from Karbala to Kufa in Syria. Yazid's crimes against Islam continued after Karbala. These crimes included destruction of Medina, Masjid Nabawi, and burning down the Holy Kaaba. The beginnings of Azadari. Azadari began by the Ahlul Bayt al-Islam immediately after the martyrdom of Imam Hussain and his family. The chief architects are Azadari Bibi Zainab al-Islam, Binti Ali al-Islam, and Imam Zainal Abidin al-Islam and his family. Crying or weeping is a natural process when somebody feels sad or grieved. Even the prophets and saints wept. Here are a few examples. Crying is mentioned in Quran on several occasions, such as in Ayat 982, 17:109, 1959. Prophet Muhammad declared the year as al-Huzn, year of grief, when his uncle and protector Abu Talib al-Islam and his beloved wife Bibi Khatija al-Islam passed away. Prophet Muhammad gathered men and women after the martyrdom of his uncle Amir Hazm al-Islam in the battle of Uhud and mourned. Prophet Muhammad said to his daughter, O Fatima, every eye shall be weeping on the day of judgment, except the eye which has shed tears over the tragedy of Hussein. For surely that eye shall be laughing, shall be giving the glad tidings and bounties and comforts of paradise. The history of Matam goes back to when Prophet Muhammad's wives slapped their faces when they heard that the Prophet passed away from his earthly life. Bibi Zainab al-Islam and women accompanying Imam Hussain al-Islam slapping their faces on hearing about Imam Hussein's martyrdom. This is how Matam for Ahlul Bayt al-Islam began. Awais Qurani, who struck his teeth with a stone on hearing that the teeth of the Prophet Muhammad were broken during the Battle of Uhud. The Prophet praised him. Forms of Matam include Zina Zini, Zanjir Zini, Qawma Zini, and walking on fire burning coals. Reminds us of Ahlul Bayt al-Islam walking on hot stones. Commemorating the tragedy of martyrdom of Ahlul Bayt al-Islam stirs the emotions and creates the zeal to stand up against injustice and oppression and sins. It is commit oneself to Amr bil Maruf, pledging oneself to good deeds, and Nahi anil Munkar, rejecting evil deeds. It brings us close to Prophet Muhammad Imam Hussain and to the Ahlul Bayt al-Islam. Quran says, O our messenger, I demand not of you any recompense for it, the toes of the prophethood, save the love of my relatives. Quran 4:42. Remembrance of martyrdom of Imam Hussain and his family followers has swept throughout the world due to Azadari. Today, 180 million individuals have the name of Hussain. Every day, the name of Imam Hussain is spoken 560 million times. It is widened 530 million times. Every minute of the day, 3 majlises are held somewhere in the world. 93,000 times Darood Salawat are recited on Imam Hussain al-Islam. Majlises are held in 82 languages in the world. Every year, millions of pilgrims visit the shrines of Bait al-Islam. In Karbala, about 15 million on Ashura and urban days alone. हुसैन गम में तेरे कायनात रोती है, निकल के रोता है दिन, छुप के रात रोती है, लुटा है इस तरह से करबला में इब्ने अली का खुद लहद में पैगंबर की जात रोती है।